Hey guys, welcome to another math lesson with HK Math and Science. This video will be about length and perimeter. And by the end of this lesson, we should all understand what perimeter is, be able to convert between different metric units of length, and finally be able to find the perimeter and side lengths of a shape. Let's just pause the video here and take a couple of minutes to write these down. Alright, so let's start off with how to convert between the different metric units. And the common metric units of length include kilometers, meters, centimeters, and millimeters. So it will be a good idea to draw this out into your books. It shows you how to convert between these, and to get from kilometers to meters, we'll multiply by 1,000 because there's 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. To get from meters to centimeters, we'll multiply by 100 because there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. And to get from centimeters to millimeters, we'll multiply by 10 because there's 10 millimeters in centimeters. And we do exactly the opposite when we're going the other way. So just draw this out into our books. Alright, and the definition of perimeter is the distance around a closed shape. All units must be of the same type when calculating perimeter. So if it's in kilometers, make sure everything is in kilometers. If it's in meters, make sure everything is meters, and so on. And side with the same type of markings or dashes are of equal length. So these two here would have the same length. If you had different units, like let's say this one said 600 meters and that one said 2 kilometers, make sure you convert either this one into kilometers, that will be 0.6 km, or convert that one into meters, that will be 2,000 meters. Just make sure you've got them in the same units. Alright, let's have a go at this question here. Convert these lengths to the units shown in the brackets. We're 5.2 centimeters. Remember, there's to get from centimeters to millimeters, we'll multiply by 10. Make sure you're referring to this. So 5.2 times 10 to get the millimeters. And that will give us, for question A, 52 millimeters. Now next one, it's a little bit harder. It's 85,000 centimeters to kilometers. So if you look at the flow chart from before, from centimeters to meters, we divide by 100, and then from meters to kilometers, we divide it by 1,000. So let's have a look here. We have 85,000. First, we're going to make it into meters. That will be divided by 100. And then we need to make it into kilometers. So we divide it by a further 1,000 here. So let's just write that down. 85,000 divided by 100 divided by 1,000. And if you put that into the calculator, that will give you 0.85 kilometers. Alright, now it's your turn. Pause the video here. Have a go at these ones by yourself and just unpause it when you're ready to go through them with me. Alright, so this first one, exactly the same as before. 35 centimeters to millimeters. We'll just multiply by 10. That should be a 1 there. Just remember, refer to that flow chart. Centimeters to millimeters is just multiplying by 10. So that will give me 350 millimeters. Give yourself a tick if you got that one correct. And this next 120,000 centimeters to kilometers. So exactly the same as before as well. From centimeters to meters, divide by 100 and then divide it by 1,000. So just write that down. Make sure you write down all your working. Divide it by 100 and then divide it by 1,000. And then you can put that into your calculator. And once you've done that, that will just give you 1.2 kilometers. Give yourself a tick if you got that one correct. Alright, now let's have a go at finding the perimeter. This shape is a composite shape, so that means it's made up of more than one regular shape. And we've got plenty of detail to find the perimeter of this shape. So remember, if the markings are the same, it means it's the same length. So we know this one will be 3 centimeters as well. And from that, we can see that this line is the same length as that and that added together. So that means this one will be 6 centimeters. And this next part, we know that this whole vertical is 4 centimeters. So if you add these two together, these whole two, it will be 4 centimeters as well. We won't be able to find out what they are individually, but we know that when we add them together, it's going to be 4 centimeters. So this plus that, let's just write, is 4 centimeters. So let's add all that together now. So we have 6 centimeters up the top. We've done that one. Now we have 4 centimeters over here. We have 3 centimeters here. We have another 3 centimeters there. And we have another 4 centimeters there. If we add them all together, it should give us our perimeter. Yep, so 6 plus 4 gives us 10. Plus 3 gives me 16. Plus 4 gives me 20 centimeters. So the perimeter for this shape will be 20 centimeters. Alright, now it's your turn. Just pause the video here. Have a go at this one by yourself and unpause it when you're ready to go through it with me. Alright, so for this one, we know that that's 10 centimeters here, and we know that that plus that is the same length as that. So this whole thing will be another 10 centimeters. Just write that down. And we know because of the dashes, this is another 4 centimeters. It's got the same markings. And we know that length here is going to be the same as that plus that. So there will be 8 centimeters here. Alright, so let's add them all together now. So our perimeter is going to be 10 up the top there, plus 4 here, plus another 4 there, plus 10 at the bottom, and plus 8 on the left. And now let's just add these two together. I'm just going to add the 10s first to make it easier. 10 plus 10 gives me 20, plus 8 gives me 28, plus 4 gives me 32, plus another 4 gives me 36 centimeters. Give yourself a tick if you got that correct. Alright, now let's have a go at these questions. It's a little bit different. We're given the perimeter this time, p equals 19 centimeters, and we need to find out what x is. So to do that, let's write an equation. 19 centimeters equals x plus x plus 5 centimeters, or if you simplify that, that will give me 19 centimeters gives me 2x plus 5. Now we need x by itself, so we're going to get rid of the 5 on this side by subtracting 5 from both sides. So it'll be 19 minus 5 equals 2x plus 5 minus 5. That gives me 2x on the right and 14 on the left. And now I need to get x by itself here. The opposite of 2 times x is dividing by 2. So divide both sides by 2. That gives me 7 equals x. So x equals 7 centimeters there. Alright, exactly the same deal for this question. Have a go at this by yourself and just unpause it when you're ready to go through it with me. Alright, so this time the perimeter is 28 centimeters. And we've got 2 x's again as the unknown. And we have 12 centimeters there. We need x by itself once again. So I'm going to subtract 12 on both sides. That will give me 28 minus 12 here. And 2x plus 12 minus 12 there. That will leave me with 16 on the left and just 2x here. Now I need to divide both sides by 2. That gives me x on the right and 8 on the left. So x is going to equal 8 centimeters. Give yourself a tick if you got that correct. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully by now you guys do have a better understanding of perimeter, can convert between the different metric units of length, and finally can find the perimeter and side lengths of a shape. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys all back online.